Right, welcome to the speed flow. Here we go. You ready? Awesome. Right, chop your hips backwards. We're going to load the hamstrings. Fingers are pressing together, palms pulling apart. We're going to hold this position here. Scoop belly button in, squeeze your bottom. Okay? Good. Hold that there. From here, you're going to stand all the way to the top. We're going to go ahead, split the stance. We're going to go left leg forwards, right leg back. Good, okay. Taking those arms above the head, we're going to tuck the hips underneath. Feel that stretch in the side of the leg there. That's very aggressive. Good. And we're going to lean over that left leg. From here, pulse into the back foot. Heel comes off the floor. We're thinking nice and controlled. Good. Get it as high as you can. Going 8 repetitions. After that, we're going to go ahead, bring the arms down. Knees going to drop to the floor. Nice and controlled. Left hand to left foot. Let's press the hips through towards the hands. Feeling a stretch around the glutes. Good. Let's bring those hips back. We're driving the hips back, thinking chest close to knees, squashing that big toe down. Good. Big stretch in the back of the leg. Press the hips through for 2. Good. Make sure that heel doesn't come off the floor, Mike. If you need to, bigger step forwards. Drive the hips back for 2. Good. Getting picked on. Excellent. Hips through for 3. Final time here. Good. Knee over the toes. And let's drive the hips back again. Good. Nice big stretch in the hamstring. Good. From here, let's press the hips forwards. What I'd like you to do, take left elbow to left toes. 8 repetitions. Good. Again, making sure heel doesn't come off the floor. Let's press into those back toes. Knee comes off the floor. Taking left arm under right. We're rotating, showing chest and shoulder to ceiling. 8 reps. Rotation from the hips. Good. After that 8, go ahead. Bring the knee down to floor. Let's take left heel to right knee. Catch up, Mike. Good. Okay. Sitting the hips back and to the left. Good. Chest extended from the floor. You're going to hold 10 seconds. From here, we're going to take the elbows down to floor, sitting further back and to the left, really feeling the stretch on the outside of the leg. Good. You feeling the stretches? Yeah. Good. Excellent. From there, let's come up, back into that front position, untangle the legs. Let's go into our plank. Scoop the belly button in, squeeze your bottom. 10 shoulder taps. Press your hand into the floor. We might need to widen the stance for more stability. Stop the rotation from the hips. Good. Okay, pressing hips towards the ceiling. Armpits to floor. Back to plank. Good. Let's go back into that downward dog position. And let's cycle the heels up and down. Couple of reps here, going for that 8. Good. Walk your feet into your hands. We're going to roll up to the top, chin tucked into chest. Standing position. Good. Right, one side's done. Ready to go again. Feet nice and wide. Let's chop the hips back, making sure not too much bend in the knee. Loading the hamstrings. We know. Fingers pressed together, palms pull apart. Shoulders pull back and down. Hold this position 10 seconds. Okay, from there, we'll stand up, fully extend the hips. Take your right leg forwards, left leg back. Good. Going for box in front, above the head. We're going to keep that tuck of the hips under, and we're going to send our hands over the right leg this time. Good. You want a bit of an extra stretch? Pull that top wrist. Good. Cycle into those toes. Let's press the heel away from the floor as far as we can, getting it higher each and every rep. Good. Okay, from there, once you've done our reps, hands come down. We're dropping the knee down to the floor. Hands on the foot, pressing the hips through to hands. Chest is high, pressing the hips through. Good. Hips drive back. Good. Squash that big toe down. We're thinking hips pulling back, toe reaching forwards. Good. Hips through for 3. Hips through for 3. Good. Hips through for 2. Good. Driving back for 2. Good. Stretching the hamstring. And again, press the hips through. Final time. Good. Hold it there and then pull on back. Okay. If you need to, you can hold it a little bit longer at home. Good. Hips come forwards. Let's take that right elbow to right toes. Chest comes up every time. Again, we're aiming for 8 repetitions. Good, Mike? Okay, from there, let's go ahead. Extend that back leg. You're going to press into those left toes. Knee comes off the floor ever so slightly. Right arm, scoop under the armpit, showing chest and shoulder to ceiling. Good. 8 reps. Okay? Once you've reached our 8 reps, hands come down. We're going to take right heel to left knee. Good. Making sure knees are in line. We're going to sit the hips back into the right this time, really focusing on the outside of the glutes on that right side. Good. Holding it, again, 8 to 10 seconds. Once you've done that, we're going to bring the forearms down to floor, sitting further back and to the right. Couple of big deep breaths. Of every out breath, reach further back into that right hand side. Okay, good. Let's go ahead, come up from there, untangle your legs. We're going to go into our plank position. Good. Scoop the belly button in. We're going for, every time we're in the plank, toe flex to shin, lift one leg up, lift the other, then into downward dog. 8 repetitions. Good, 8 reps there. After our 8 reps, let's go ahead, bring the knees down to floor. You're going to come onto your side. It's into those side plank rotations. Good. Elbow under the arm. We're going to press those hips nice and high, and we're going to get that rotation from the hips, armpit, shoulder underneath the armpit, and then coming up to the top. Good. 10 reps each side. Let's go for. Once we've reached our 10, change sides with all the grace. He is beauty, he is grace. Well done, Mike. Good. 10 reps. Making sure the hips don't drop down. Good. After our 10, we're going to roll onto the back, get the glutes activated. Feet, we're going hip width apart. Okay, we're thinking get that sphere of tension up in front of the chest, drive through the heels, hips come to the top, 2-second hold, and then we scoop the belly button in, roll down the spine. Again, 8 to 10 repetitions. Perfect. After our 8 to 10, we're going to come back to our front. Let's get back into that front plank position. Activate that core once more. Good. Pushing the floor, pushing the floor away. Scoop the belly button in. We're squeezing those glutes. Hands pull into feet, feet pull into hands. Going to hold here. Good. We can hold this 10 to 20 seconds. This is your finisher. Okay. From here, drive your hips to the ceiling. Good. You're going to press your chest towards your knees. We're going to cycle those calves out once more. Really get the calves working, stretching out the back of the leg. Walk your feet towards your hands. Good. Widen your stance as we come to the top. We're going to hang out a couple of seconds here, 8 to 10. Doesn't need too much. Tuck chin to chest, belly button pulled into spine, and we're going to roll up to the top. And that's going to be us done. Amazing. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Mike. Woo.